All right, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, as always, I love to give all the praises, all the honor, and all the glory unto Yahawah, Bahashim, Yahawashi, Bahashim, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and unto the elders of Great Millstone, GMS, who taught me this truth, and honors to the brethren in the Akim out there that's been pushing out this truth with all sincerity and in faith, and to Wadi Yahawah, Bahashim, Yahawashai for allowing me to come back with another lesson. And the title of this lesson is going to be Pleasing in His Sight. And us that are in this truth, in this faith, and know the truth, that's exactly in which, or what we should be doing, is doing the things that are pleasing in His sight, pleasing in Yahawah Bashim, Yahawashai's sight. All right? And continuing in those things. Just like as brothers, we go out to the highways and hedges, and us doing that, we lay our bodies as a living sacrifice, in which we hope and pray that it will be holy and acceptable in His sight, and that's pleasing in the Heavenly Father's sight. All right. Matter of fact, let me just grab it real quick. This is the book of Romans 12:1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Heavenly Father, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy acceptable unto the holy acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. You see, so that is our reasonable service, is to continue doing those things that are pleasing in His sight. All right, and another thing, having faith, which if you haven't been given that gift, it's impossible for you to even please Him. But us that do have it, with the faith in which we've been given, we do those things that are pleasing in His sight. Because we do everything by what? By faith. Hebrews 11:6. But without faith it is impossible to please Him. You see that? For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that He is, and that He is a rewarder of them that diligently seek Him. And that's right. And that's what we got to continue doing, diligently seeking after Yahawah, Bahashim, Yahawashi. Okay? Consistently and without fail. All right? First John 3:22. Now it says, and whatsoever we ask, we receive of Him, because we keep His commandments, all right, and do those things that are pleasing in His sight. And that's right. And we do keep the commandments to the best of our abilities. That's another thing. That's another thing that's pleasing in His sight, because that's what He requires of us, and that's what He expects. Just like with your parents, you might grow up, you might have to have chores you got to do, and yard work, and clean up and picking up around the house, whatever the case may be. As long as you continue in doing those things that your parents, tell you and require you to do, they're not gonna have a reason to, be mad at you or upset with you. You might gotta, put the beat down on you. As long as we could do those things that are pleasing in the sight of our power, man, we're gonna be okay. This is Hebrews 13, verse 16. Now it says, but to do good and to communicate, forget not. For with such sacrifices, the Heavenly Father is well pleased. And that's right. And we do a lot of sacrifices, towards our power. One, denying ourselves and taking up our cross daily and following Him. Right? That there alone is a sacrifice, we lay our bodies living sacrifice, He sacrifices everything that we got, just to please our power, man. And in having the faith that us doing so, we're going to be rewarded handsomely, Proverbs 16:7. And it says, when a man's ways please the Lord, YAHAWAH BASHIM YAHAWASHI, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him. You see that? So there's things that we do that when the Heavenly Father sees it, he makes those that would come up against us or have a problem with us, so he makes those enemies of ours to be at peace with us. Why? Because we do those things that are pleasing in his sight. Okay. Ecclesiasticus 2:15. They that fear the Lord will not disobey his word, and they that love him will keep his ways. You see that? They that fear the Lord will seek that which is well pleasing unto him, and they that love him shall be filled with the law. See, so those that fear the Lord, we seek those things that are pleasing in our power. We know what to do, we know what to do, or know what to do, what not to do, so on and so forth. And us that love him will be filled with the law, man. They that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in the sight. And that's right. Meaning prepare our minds for the times and things to come. Saying, we will fall into the hands of the Lord and not into the hands of men. For as his majesty is, so is his mercy. You see that? So, and that's what our power has, is his mercy. But, through the Spirit, I'm in it there. I pray that this lesson was edifying, exhorting, and comforting. As always, I'd love to give all the praises, honor, and the glory unto YAHAWAH BASHIM YAHAWASHI BAHASHIM RAKAKWADASH. Double honors to the apostles and unto the elders of Great Millstone GMS for telling me this truth. Honors to the brethren and the Hakim out there that's been pushing out this truth with all sincerity and in faith. And to Wadi YAHAWAH BASHIM YAHAWASHI for allowing me to come back with another lesson. And it is on to the next one, brothers. Shalom.